or duty?
A little bit clarity is needed.
Okay. How should one stop themselves from thinking about the result while performing a duty?
Performing duty and not getting involved with it is what you need. Result expectation will always be there. When you read a lesson, you expect that you should master. When you write an examination, you expect that you should pass, right? And when you do a business, you expect to earn some profit. So expecting result is not a bad idea. But while doing the action, we always try to own that. And we think that we are the ones doing everything. And also we expect that because of us only things are happening. Is it true? No.
No.
That's not really true. Because whenever we do some action like raising my hand or again dropping my hand is not what really I am doing, but God inside. The power of God inside is what is allowing me to do this. If that's not there, I just can't raise my hand nor drop my hand. Isn't it? So, for everyone, no matter who that guy is, whether he is a believer or non-believer, whether he belongs to one religion or other religion, whether he belongs to one country or the other country, every action, every moment is done not because of us. It is done because the life inside, which is not under our control. And that life force is God. So who is giving energy for you to act? It's God. To whom should it belong? Because He is the one who is doing, should get it. So result should go to Him. And do your ship. I do this. To whom does it belong? Is it to you? Now you are holding the mic and you are talking through the mic, isn't it?
Yes.
Who is speaking? You are mic.
No. I'm speaking.
Think carefully and say.
God.
Is it you are speaking or the mic is speaking?
The mic is... Oh, I don't understand.
That is the biggest problem. If you start, thinking that mic is speaking and then such a kind of sounds will come in the mic because it's the mic speaking. And mic should be a mediator. That's it. And if it thinks that I do, it's wrong. If the mic says I should enjoy the result. Now we have seen our volunteers wonderfully express their ideas about activities they did, right? And whom do we honor for the actions they have done? But they hold the mic and then through the mic they spoke. It is only the mic which magnified the sound and we are able to hear that, right? But if the mic says, hey, not you, I spoke those words, honor me. Are you going to honor the mic? Why? Now I am speaking, right? And am I speaking this loud? So loud. Do they put it to this? No. You are also like that. You are also like that. We are like mics. Life force inside, which we call as God, giving us the energy, giving us the ability, making us to act, and forcing us to do so many things. And we, like a mic, doing those things, that's all. And who should be praised for that? Is it we or the life force inside?
The life force. Life force.
If the life force is God, say, I dedicate myself to God. And again remember, God, you are giving me the ability to do. And remember, everything that comes out of it belongs to you. And if that is done, then you are not responsible for the result. God will take care and make your actions more powerful and provides good results. Right? Good.
Thank you, Jai Shri Ram.
Swamiji, one last question.
Jai Sriman Narayana. My name is Varun and I'm an LMIG1 student. And my question is, what does your white flag represent?
White always represents peace. Right? So, we always hold a peace flag. That means we don't want any kind of terrorism, any kind of aggressiveness. We always want peace. Peace must prevail everywhere, with everybody. Understand?
Yes.
That's what we hold.
Thank you.
Swamiji, you have one more question? Okay.
Jai Shivananda Swamiji. My name is Shritan Chakarbu. Swamiji, when we ask God for a wish wholeheartedly, is there sometimes a reason why He wouldn't grant the wish, or is there a reason why He would grant it not at a specific time, or like in like a different time would He grant it?
It's interesting. He wants everything. And he expects God should sanction everything. Imagine that little boy or this little girl asks her father, Dad, I want to drive your car. I know how to drive it. I know how to push the accelerator. And I know how to hold the steering. Dad, give me that. What Dad will do? What will do? Where is the mic?
He'll say no, Swami.
Yes. That means you may ask for certain things which God may think it's not now. He didn't say no. Father didn't say no. Wait for some time. Right? When the time comes, then Father allows the children to drive the cars. What age?
I'm 14, Swamiji.
Not you.
Oh, 16.
To drive the car.
16.
You should cross 16, not 16. You should cross 16 or 18, then only you can drive independently. That means we ask for certain things and God probably thinks, okay, let's give them, but let him grow to receive them. let him become able to experience them. Then we will provide. So nothing to worry. Wait for a little moment. I'll give you that. That's what he does. But mostly people think God has no compassion. I asked for something XYZ. God did not give me. They try to throw some blame on God that God is not really doing things. God is not showing any favor to me. But it's not the right thing, right? So that's why God waits, but gives.
Thank you, Swamiji.
Good.
Thank you, Swamiji. I think the kids have some amazing way to ask the questions. Probably even I wouldn't have been able to give that answer to my own son, Swamiji. Thank you for doing that. And he does ask me, when can I drive? I said, yep, 16. So,
One more is raising the hand, it looks like. You?
you have a
Yes?
question? Oh, good. I'm sorry.
Jai Shri Ram Swamiji. First of all, how's your day?
Wonderful.
Also, my main question is, how do you see life? Like, just in general. Like, how do you see
Life?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Sweet?
Life is always sweet.
But there's also twists, right?
We make them.
Thank you so much, Swamiji. Jai Shri Ram.
Any questions?
Jai Shri Swamiji, my name is Avani and I am in Module 3. And I would like to ask you, what is your perspective of life? Like, if you had any problems, would you think it as positive or would you handle it really bad?
It's a follow-up question to my friend. Right? Nothing is a problematic one. Whatever given by God is for good. Let it be anything. God gives everything good. But we make them bad. Right? Sometimes, whatever is given by God, in spite of looking at it in a positive way, we start thinking, why should I? Why it is for me? That is a big problem. Problems are not from outside the world. Problems are what we make. Understand?
Yes.
Suppose God has given you something, just enjoy it. Face it. And request God to give you that energy to face it. And then just go ahead. But when you start asking, why me? And God asks, why not you? You know? So, why me? Why for me? Is not the right question. Anything for anybody, God always gives better things. And if we do not understand that, we make them worse. So don't ever look at any issue or anything that you face as a negative experience. But everything is for good. Right?
Thank you.
Good.
Jai Shri Narayana.
Jai Shri Narayana. Hello.
How can we make God happy?
What is your name? First you say that.
Ashrit,
Now you ask.
how can we make God happy?
By listening to His words, by obeying Him. Yes.
Jai Shivanarayana Swami, my name is Lahari. My question is, what is the most important value we must follow every day?
Sharing. So simple. Life is not much complicated. Life is really easy. But we know that if we know, as you said, the value for which it's given, and the life, the energy is given to share things with others. So share your knowledge, share your, if you have something with you, share some food to the needy. Always be able to share some energy to the people who ever are in need. And if you are able to do that, and they are called dhammas, dhamma. But normally what happens is when somebody is more powerful, he tries to push other person down. That is, dhamma becomes reverse. What does it become? When dhamma is reversed, it becomes mada. Mada means arrogance with the ego. When somebody is educated, he tries to prove other, you don't know anything. I studied well. I am the clever. I am the brilliant. When somebody is having power, see that somebody is helped with the power. Then that becomes dhamma. Otherwise, education, money, power, or any kind of such things, they become madas. And if you know the art of the life, what is the art of life? Sharing. If sharing becomes the art of life, then everything becomes dhamma. Dhamma is control, modesty. You are able to make everything modesty in your life.
Jai Shivanarayana Swamiji, Dev Sachank Mugandan, Prajna graduating class of 2023. I had a question about the Divya Desams. Specifically, why are the temples that we consider Divya Desams, why are they the Divya Desams, and what would truly happen if we went to all of them, if it was possible?
Every place where we experience the presence of God is called a temple, normal temple. There we feel the presence of God, so we call it a temple. Even in villages, they keep a piece of stone beneath the tree and they go worship that. Is also called a temple. Wherever we feel the presence, in a huge form or in a small form, we call it as a temple. But that becomes Divya Desam, where the deity whom we are just feeling at that specific place treated every creature equally and showed his compassion on other creatures and treated equally everybody. That place becomes divine, Divya. Divya means divine. That means than other places, that place has something to do with the deity, that he showed his compassion to treat all equally. So we call it a Divya Desam. And at the same time, great souls sung the glories of the deity there. That adds fragrance to that place. There may be so many places where God has showered His compassion on many other creatures. But a few of such places were recognized and sung by great souls, and which are considered as Divya Desas. Desam is a place. Divyam is that brings out the divinity. So they are called Divya Desas. Vaishnava Acharyas, Vaishnava Alvars, they have experienced the divinity in a few places where that specific place showed that kind of equality. Priority is given to all, especially to the downtrodden, or probably for some animals or some other insects like small creatures, and even to the frogs in some places. And those places were considered as Divya Desas. And for our Vaishnava Acharyas, they became prime places to offer their prayers to God. Because there he is expressing himself. He is showing his grace from there. Wherever that is experienced, we go to that place, isn't it? There is wealth in the ground, in the earth, like gold. It's there in the earth, but you don't go to every place to search for the gold. But there are some places which are recognized as the gold mines. There they go and search for that because that's more visible there. It doesn't mean it's only there. There are so many other places, maybe. But that place exhibited that. So they try to find it more and more there. People go there and try to find out. So also the Vedasas.
You have a question?
Jai Narana Swamiji, my name is Avyuk Bandari and I'm going to LMIG too. So my question is, when you ask God for like good things like God, can you please give me a good day? And since that's an action that you do with the desire, is that like Kamya Karma is necessarily good or bad?
Very interesting. Few things are considered as kamyas, desires. Every desire is not a bad desire. There are good desires, there are bad desires. Right? Whenever we do puja, end of the puja, we seek for certain things from God. Like, let everybody live in peace. God, it's a desire, yes? Is it a good desire or bad desire? Good desire. Give the mic to him. Till the question completes. And let there be good crops. Is it a good desire or bad desire?
A good desire.
Right. Can we have such kind of desires?
Yes.
Yes. Let there be timely rains.
Good desire.
Let all the good people possess wealth.
Bad desire. Bad desire.
Are good people possess wealth?
Good desire.
Good desire. Let all the bad people's minds be transformed to good.
Good desire.
Let me enjoy all the kingdoms.
Bad desire.
Right. Let I kill those people who did not believe in me.
Bad desire.
So, now you are able to discriminate the good and bad among the desires. So, you always have the right to demand for good desires. And you need not ask for bad desires. Right?
Yeah.
So good desires never fall into the category of kamya karmas. Kamya karmas are they where a person thinks, let me alone be happy. Let only my family live in peace. Let only me eat all the food. Let me be in joy. I don't care anybody. They are considered as bad desires. They are called kamya karma. Whatever is done to achieve that is called kamya karma. But anything you wish for the sake of others, for the well-being of the world, that becomes desirable karma. Right?
Yeah.
You always can live for such kind of desires. God feels happy because you are standing for His mission.
Jai Shri Narayana.
Jai Shri Narayana Swami. My name is Ritvik Jandam and I'm in LMIG 1 Advanced. My question is, what is the core message of Sanatana Dharma that you think I should understand and live by?
Sanatan Dharma means eternal practices. Sanatana means eternal. Always will be there. Dharma is a practice for good. Right? So Sanatana Dharma is what established practices for the well-being of the society. Like eating food. It's an established practice, isn't it? Can you live without that?
No.
Can anybody live without that?
No.
This is an established practice that you have to eat food. To eat food, you have to earn food. To earn food, you have to work well. To work well, you have to know that. To know that, you have to get guidance. To get the guidance, approach a mentor. And when you reach a mentor, be obedient, be loyal, be able to follow. Right? So these are the things. These are established practices. So these are called Sanatana Dharmas. But while doing these things, there is a code of conduct. While approaching, you should be loyal. And if you are arrogant, that means you are crossing the Sanatana Dharma. When you are supposed to be the obedient, and when you just criticize the mentor, that means you are against the Sanatana Dharma. When your mom and dad gave you this wonderful body with all the built-in stuff, and you should be grateful to them, right? And if you are not able to be grateful to them, that means you are against the Sanatana Dharma. Be obedient to your parents. This is established practice, not today, not yesterday, even tomorrow, always, forever. So basically, Sanatana Dharma is what is an established system to run the show of this universe. This is a big show, isn't it? For that there are certain rules. This is a hall. In this hall we are here to do some activity. There must be a code of conduct. As long as you are here in this hall, what it should be?
You should listen.
Listen, quiet, understand. And if interested, raise the hand. And when mic comes, ask. When somebody says, listen to, and don't disturb. Right? And while doing so, eating something, drinking something, and gossiping something, don't do this kind of act. This is normal etiquette that you are supposed to observe. This is what we call Sanatana Dharma. Sanatana Dharma is not something you are bringing a blazer and just imposing on you. Understand? Be a normal person. Lead the life as a normal person. Understand surroundings, because you have to live with them. They should live with you. And don't hurt anybody. Don't damage anything. Don't disturb the structure. And be good. Do good. These are the common things which we call as Sanatana Dharma. So, unfortunately, people think Sanatana Dharma means doing puja, chanting the prayers, or some kind of having so much attire is what they think as Sanatana Dharma. But that's not the thing. Common code of conduct for the peaceful living, coexistence of the man with the surroundings is called Sanatana Dharma. And whenever that is disturbed, by whomever it is disturbed, they were recorded very well by our sages like Vyasa, Parasara, Valmiki, etc. We call them as the scriptures. And because it's the man sometimes, or probably most of the times, becomes arrogant, some kind of instructions became inevitable to be given. They are called Dharma Shastras. Dharma Shastra means dictating the process of acting upon certain things. So this is how the Sanatana Dharma is established. People live in different places. This is one type of place. Bharat is another type of place. Africa is another type of place. Right? Antarctica, Arctic, they are different types of places. Depending upon the place, depending upon the availability of the resources, how you can again do these kind of things. Whatever you are able to do here, you may not be able to do in the Antarctica. Can you?
No.
No, you can't. You are having ample of food here. Do we get such kind of food there?
No.
No. So how you can act there? How you can do things there? There will be a kind of difference between you acting on something, person acting on the same situation. It varies. You have nice clothes here because the atmosphere is so pleasant. But can you be like this during the winter?
No.
No. you have to change your attire. And same with Antarctic or Arctic, right? So, place, situation, surroundings, these are the factors make our actions different. Understand the difference. Choose better action. Do it for good. These are the things, which we are able to we need to understand probably as common factors. And the recommendations made for those kind of things is called Sanatan Dharma. So simple.
Thank you.
Jai Shriman Narayana Swami. My name is Manaswin and I'm a youth volunteer in KD Prajna. In all of our scriptures, Vedas and Shastras, the Ramayana and Mahabharata, they have a special place in our scriptures. What is their significance specifically, Ramayana and Mahabharata?
Scriptures like Vedas are universal documents. They talk about everything about the universe, not only just our earth, and not only about our solar family, but about the entire universe. It talks about it. There are certain people who practiced that and who understood that. And there are, of course, probably several lineages who practiced them, and many dynasties also who practiced them. So, one dynasty that practiced is taken by Valmiki, and how he practiced, what he practiced, how he encountered with the things, how he faced them, and if there are challenges, how he resolved. So all these things were well recorded and explained, became Ramayana. So Ramayana is giving you the way the practice is observed in a dynasty called Ikshvaku, right? And same, after some time, when it was practiced in a different way by some other dynasty called Kuru dynasty, that also was recorded very well, and that became Bharata. Because they were recorded evidences for the things that are happening in that part of time exactly as it was. And hence they are called itihasas. Itihasa. That means it is as it is. It happened that way only. And in a same dynasty. And Bharatam is Kuru dynasty. And Ramayanam is Ikshvaku dynasty. So that is all it is. But there are some other dynasties at different types of practices at different time zones. They also were recorded, but not with such kind of details as Ramayana and Bharata gives, because Ramayana and Bharata gave full detail about the dynasty. But that much of time is not possible for everybody to talk about. So let us take a few glimpses of those lives. That is Purana. Purana is also history only. But why we are not calling them as a history? Why are we calling them as Purana? That means there are hundreds and thousands of dynasties also did similar practices, also stood for the values, but we can pick up only just a few parts of those lives and take those values. We may not be able to go in detail of those dynasties, Hiranyakasipu belonging to a dynasty. But knowing about the whole story may not be possible. Let us pick up some points from him. Prudu also was a king, also belonged to some dynasty. Not able to go through the whole life and discuss in detail. So pick up certain points which are pretty important for us to understand and get some points from his life so that we can also just copy them. We can also follow them. They are called Puranas. So undoubtedly Puranas also studied with so many facts only, but just only the values and a little description around those values. So they became Puranas, and the full explanation of the length of the dynasty became Itihasa. That is Ramayana and Bharata.
Thank you, Swamiji.
Oh, you here. Okay. Mic is not working.
Jai Srimanarayana Swamiji. My name is Aditya and I have a question. How to find out if a person is good? Like how to be sure?
By observation. We can't see the face and evaluate. Right?
Yeah.
So by observing the practices of people for some time, then we assess a person. Yeah, he is reliable. He is good. So observation is very important. For observation, being with that person is also very important. But while being with the person, you should not become he. You should remain as you are, and then you start observing. And when you are satisfied, then you can assess, you can take that person for granted as a good guy.
Thank you, Swamiji.
Good.
Swamiji, as I said earlier, I think the kids have some unique questions. Sometimes we cannot give those answers. As parents, we always look for guidance. And I'm so happy to see the kids asking the question and getting the right answer from His Holiness. Really appreciate that. So, with your permission, Swamiji, we have a small deep dive presentation by Rohitji on women's health. And after that, we want to go into your message of the day.
Jai Srimanarayana, welcome to the temple. I think I haven't met many of you before, but I'm a Houston native here. And I want to give my appreciation first to the ALT volunteers, the VT Seva team, the Prajna team, to our Abhaya Hanuman, and of course, the inspiration behind all of us, the only reason we're all here, His Holiness Tridandi Chinnaji Swamiji. So thank you for inviting me to come speak about this cause. It's pretty dear to my heart. I want to start with a small exercise for you guys. Can you all raise your hand? Everyone can raise their hand. Don't be shy. Very good. Okay. Keep your hand raised if you can name 2 VT Seva causes. Oh, okay. Okay. People with their hand raised. If you can name 3 causes, keep your hand raised. 4 causes? Okay, now the times are going down. This is our chance to learn about all of our causes in brief, but I'll be very quick. There's one called women's health care. But before I go there, I want to give you a glimpse of what VT Seva does. We make impact. Simply put, we do things that otherwise would not be done in the places that need the most help in education, healthcare, environment, and youth leadership. And we have a vision going forward. We've been around for 17 years, and we think, what's our 2040 vision going forward across these 5 pillars? So one more exercise. Please raise your hand one more time, everyone. Don't be shy. Very good. It's your workout for today. I know we've been eating lots of nice prasadam. This is a good way to get some exercise. Keep your hand raised if you know about Mahila Arogya Vikas. Oh, good. So this will be new for many of us. Women's healthcare. VT Seva takes camps across South India to screen women for cervical cancer. We do this with buses fitted with certain machines and education to not only educate women, but to actually treat them on the spot in cases that otherwise would not be found. And because we have a great seer in the crowd with us, a guru, an acharya, what should we do today? When a guru's in town, we should say some mantras. Do you guys want to say some mantras to me today? Some easy mantras, yes? Very good. With lots of energy, enthusiasm, I want this whole room to shake with the volume, okay? Agreed? Good. Please repeat after me our first mantra. This is why we do it. No sound. No sound. There's 50 people more than me. We try it one more time with lots of energy. This is why we do it. Ah, very good. Women are the cornerstone of family and community. We all know when a daughter or a sister or mother gets sick, what happens? Life takes a pause. The home itself becomes a hospital. It results in tremendous pain. This is why we do it. We want to prevent that pain, simply put. Our second mantra, lots of volume. Focus on volume. This is our mission. We want to prevent cervical cancer for 2 reasons. We all know mortality, which means death. But as many physicians in the crowd, you also know about morbidity. Morbidity means the pain and suffering that comes before death. Our mission is not just to heal people, it's to prevent pain and suffering. Our third mantra, are you ready? This is how we do it. 2 simple steps, early education and smarter testing. If we can catch an issue early, it prevents pain later. We hold seminars, we do very modern tests with visual inspection with acetic acid to get instant results. And we'll go over those in just 1 minute. And finally, one very important mantra. This is where we do it. Mother Bharat. Simply put. Why India? Because India lacks the regimen and discipline of women's healthcare screenings that countries like America, Australia, and European countries have, number 1. And number 2, for some reason not quite known yet, there's a higher occurrence of cervical cancer in India. So any cause that VT Seva does is not just a copycat cause or doing it for the sake of doing it. It's doing it to make a real impact where there is a real need. So we should all be very proud and bought into that kind of movement. And finally, our last mantra, this is what we do. Some doctors are in the crowd today. Do we know what a VIAA test is? Anyone? Okay, good. So new for everyone. It's simply put an acetic acid test where you apply a coating to the cervix of a woman, and you can see results right away. And we do it with a tool called a colposcope. This is a colposcope. I took some Google images here of prices. As you can see, they range from like $1,000 for very simple options to $5,000, even up to $7,000. It's essentially a robotic arm with a camera on it. It's very hard to move. And these are the most modern devices across the world. So what we did, we designed a better colposcope. It's physician approved. Many doctors from around the world come visit our Swamiji and tell him how amazing these machines are. It has a handheld wand. So as opposed to a robotic arm where you have to move the women around, our handheld wand can simply move the camera to the spot that we want to see. And finally, probably the coolest feature that we have is that there's a live screen connected to the colposcope. So you can get visual results right away, and the patient can see what's going on, giving her confidence and strength throughout the process. So to recap, the American devices cost maybe $3,000 on the very low end. We made a better device, a more high-tech device and modern device. So some of you might know the answer here. If you know the answer, please don't raise your hand. If you don't know the answer, who can take a guess of what a more modern, high-tech device might cost? $100. If this cost $3,000, we can do it for $100? $1,000. Okay, that's probably a better guess. Anyone else has a guess? You. $4,000. One more guess. $3,500. One more? $7,000. Okay, good. So we're guessing $1,000, $3,000, $7,000 for these devices. Ours have a handheld wand and a screen. Less than $80. It's 6,000 rupees, probably less than dinner for most of us when we go out to a city. $80, 2% of the cost of a modern machine. How do we do it? We have amazing volunteers, and this is why VT Seva is so beautiful. It's volunteer-driven, innovative-driven, and done with heart, not just money. We use our brain and our heart to make things better, to impact people across the world. And our tests are painless, so there's no pricks, no smears, no scrapes. They're highly accurate. In fact, there's been many cases where women will go to modern hospitals in India, get a test done, show they're completely negative. Then they come to our camp, get the same test done in a quicker spot, and find an abnormality at the same time. So we can catch things earlier. And number 3, we get results the same moment. You don't need to wait 1 month or 1 week or 3 days even. At that time, you can give medicine and treat something if needed. We know it's very easy to tell you have a problem, but to take the medicine afterwards, that's a whole different issue, especially in India, to make them come back. So we give the medicines on the spot. So again, not only are our tests more high-tech, but we can make impacts quicker. All right, last thing I want to show you guys tonight, just the use of funds across different leading nonprofits across the world. This is a pie chart. It has 2 colors on there. One color, I think, is orange. Other one's blue. For the Red Cross, about 40% of the dollars that they raise go towards the end cause. 60%, excuse me. And the rest goes to admin costs. United Way, even less. About 35% go to the end cause, and almost 60% goes to just admin costs. Our last Q&A question of the night. Can anyone take a guess of how much of the dollars you raise towards VT Seva go to an end cause? Ah, you guys are all so smart. What does this mean? This means that every incremental dollar you spend or raise goes to the end cause. How is that possible? Because we're volunteer-driven. We don't have full-time employees yet, but it gives you confidence of 2 things, that your money is being used towards the right place with 0 waste and having the highest impact across the world. So what is our impact? Well, this is where I want your applause, okay? We've screened 600,000 women across India so far. We've benefited 3 million women on education and hygiene. We've saved 40,000 lives, probably saved about $50 million in patient impact. And all of our funds have come from donors, just like all of you. So the biggest round of applause goes to all of you here. And finally, a little known stat is that every single test we do is free of cost to every single woman, regardless of age, caste, religion, creed, or language. So what's our view going forward? Very simple. We want to screen 10 million women in the next 15 years. And our final mantra of the night, a bonus mantra. please, with lots of energy and lots of heart. This is why to join us. It's very simple. Saving a woman is saving a family, thus uplifting a nation. Thank you so much. If you have any questions, please find me afterwards. In the meantime, I'll give the mic back to our beloved Acharya. Jai Sri Narayana.
Rohitji, thank you very much. I think it is so inspiring to hear a message for all the kids who have been working hard to raise funds for the kids as well as so many healthcare activities in India and also here. And I think it is very inspiring for them and motivating them to do more. Thank you, Rohitji. Swamiji, Houston houses or has Prajna, VD Seva as well as the ALT in one place. And I think the crowd who have gathered here consists from all these 3 chapters. And in our mind, we consider probably Jnana Yoga, Karma Yoga, and Bhakti Yoga. I think these are the 3 different divisions that we have here. So we are requesting your wisdom, to share your wisdom and also perspective on how these are connected to the kids, parents, and how do we inculcate that into our life. And that would be our message of the day, Swamiji.
He gave a framework to us. It's so inspiring and very joyous moment to us to understand how the kids here did wonderful service. Let them be from Prajna, let them be from VD Seva, or let the volunteers be from the ALT. All of you are doing yeoman service, and kudos to all of you. As Mr. Chokarapu said, we have Bhakti Yoga here in temple, Jnana Yoga with us while guiding, and Karma Yoga to the children. It's a nice way to analyze the stuff, but remember, if one is there, 3 are there. If one is not there, nothing is there. If you have the karma to act upon something, you must have the knowledge. Jnana Yoga should be there behind. Unless you have some love towards that to act upon, you won't be able to do that at all. The part of love we have towards the cause is called bhakti. So you have Bhakti Yoga, Jnana Yoga, and also Karma Yoga clubbed together, and that's what making you either to be a part of Prajna, to be a part of VD Seva, or a part of ALT, any activity in that sense. Until and otherwise you have all these 3 together, you won't be able to do anything. But sometimes something may pop up and you may be acting like that. You may be seen in that. It doesn't mean that you are only that product. So karma, jnana and bhakti for us are not different entities that we get from different resources. They are different facets of the same object. But from one point of view, you look at it and then you talk about it. Krishna is there. Arjuna is there in the chariot. right? And Gita was the output of that chariot. Who is important there in that? Who is very important there in the chariot? Huh? Think well and say. If there is no Arjuna, and if Arjuna is not interested, what that guy Krishna can do? Right? So who is important then? Arjuna. And if Arjuna is there pretty curious to know, and Krishna says, I don't want to tell you, what happens? And if both are there, and people around are making a big hue and noise, what happens? Nothing. So, as a chariot is important to be in a right position, Arjuna is also important to ask and understand. And as Krishna is also equally important to understand the question and reply to that. So, but it is from which angle you look at it. If you are behind the chariot, you will be able to see Arjuna first. But if you are in the front of portion of the chariot, you see Krishna first. And if you are somewhere, probably in some corner, you see the chariot and partly them. It is your perspective, where you are, how you are, and how you are looking at it. Same with us. Whether we are believers of God or not, that's so immaterial. But we are in this body, isn't it? We should believe in the body. Somebody came to our Guruji, our Padajiyar Swamiji, and said, Swamiji, I don't believe in God. Swamiji said, wonderful. And he asked, why you say wonderful? Why don't you say that I should believe in God? Swamiji smiled at him and said, that is your choice. Whether to believe in God or not, that is your choice. That's your botheration. Why should I bother for that? Then tell me, Swamiji, what should I do? Do you believe in hunger? Hunger. Do you believe in hunger? Why? Because every day I am eating because of that only. Isn't it? So you have hunger, right? Okay. I call God, you call hunger, but both are the same. I don't find any difference between the hunger and God, right? Some people have that hunger towards the body. Some people have that towards the mind. Some people will have that hunger towards the intellect. Some people have that hunger towards the soul. And some people will have hunger towards the supreme power, the supreme soul. But everybody has some kind of hunger, right? That hunger is what we call as God. You call with some name, I call with some name, that's okay. We are on the same page. We are on the same boat. Why should I tell you, believe in God? If you give that name to God as a hunger, that's okay. Let me call as God and let you call as hunger. Is there any problem? When I try to impose my name on you, then the problem starts. When you try to impose your believed name on me, then the problem starts. As long as I agree the name, what you call is also the same, what I call with a different name. No problem. I call food and you call prasadam and he calls annam and another person calls roti. Understand? Are they different or same? Same. I call food and you call annam, that's okay. Then what's the wrong in it? And somebody may be calling as a prasadam, that's okay. Giving the name and calling with such a name depends upon the maturity of the person, the understanding of the person. If a person is really matured, then he calls it as prasadam. Normal person may call it annam. Hey, annam dinava. Right? How your mom calls you for food? Huh? Huh? Annam tinra. Tinra. Yeah, some people call it annam. That's okay. But some people call it food. Go on the road, you see, food. That's okay. Some people call it food. Let them call. But that is the level they are matured with. The maturity varies from person to person. As per their maturity, they start, communicating. They call using the words. It doesn't mean that food is different. It's the food made of something to satiate your hunger, supports your body. It's so simple as that. And so also about our activities. So we call them as services, we call them as a devotional activities, we call them as educational activities. For sake of convenience, we have segregated them as 4 pillars, like health, education, environment, etc., etc. It doesn't mean that one is excluded from the rest. If one is there, rest of the things are there. As our Mr. Rohit showed you about the women health care, what the VD Seva does. It is something related to health of woman. But who is that woman? And that is mother of the family. And we consider mother as God. And we have a mantra for that. What is the mantra? Matrudevo bhava. Matrudevo bhava. Some people believe that my mom is none else than God. My mom is my first God, then anything else. Right? So that is God. That's okay. So some people look at mother as God incarnate. And some people, look at mother as just one who gave my body. That's okay. They are also grateful to mother, but they may not be feeling mom as God as such. It doesn't matter. Some activity, what they are doing, they look at it as a service or as a community in need or education or health or service to God. When you are dealing with a mother in screening her health, I think it is a service to God only, isn't it? But service to God in a different way. There also we do service to God. It has a specific way. And we have to deal with certain things. And here also we are dealing with the service to God. So, every activity has different facets. How do you look at it? And if you look at it as a divine service, yes, it becomes probably one kind of activity, what ALT promotes. And when you think it is the need of the society, that's what VT Seva provides. And when we have to raise to that level, that's what Prajna is trying to do. Prajna, dealing with the children, and to teach them dealing with the elderly, like a father or mother. All the teachers whom we have seen here are not the teachers trained in institutions and got the certification that these are qualified teachers. No. They became volunteers, did that service out of devotion, out of dedication, and out of love. That is what they do. Is it a bad practice or good? Is it only for few or for everybody? That's it is. But few responded for that call and took that role, became teachers, started working with the children, because children are the seeds. We have to work with the seed. Then we can get a tree. Then we can get flowers. Then we can get the fruits. Then we can enjoy the juice. And then we can be in the shade of the tree. Use it for many purposes. But seed, dealing with the seed is very, very important. That's what our Prajna, that's what our jet do. Dealing with the children, to groom them up, to become good volunteers for the sake of variety of causes like health, education, environment, or any kind of values to inculcate, or managing any kind of disaster. Need of this society, identify and work with it. But to identify and to work with it, first the person should be able to raise. Prajna is doing that job. And our teachers are doing that job. Mangala Sasanams to all those teachers who took that responsibility to bring up such wonderful seeds to become big trees to share the shade, flowers and fruits. And then from the Prajna only, few come for VD Seva, few come for ALT, and few come for JET, and few come for some other services, some kind of research. And as they grow, thus they start working with it, raising funds, involving in service. Many things will happen because of that. I think your probably presentation missed some activity that happened here with you guys, because you don't want to boost up yourself, it seems. So he did not show that, but we remember that. Here was a big flood. What is the name of that flood? Harvey. What happened then? All the flights in the airports started floating in the waters. When the flights themselves are floating in the waters, you can imagine the fate of other parts of the city and places. When such a kind of disaster happened, I think your ALT here and your VD Seva here And your pregnates from here did wonderful service. Do you remember that? You cooked food here and you served to those who are in need. And you people went to those places and worked with some other organizations in cleaning those houses and make them again habitable. Do you remember? How many of you remember that? Yes. So, but you did not mention that. And probably how many of such kind of activities you did not remember. It's a good thing. Our duty is to do, not to just boost up, but knowing them, informing them to the people who are in need is also one of the activities that we have to do. That's what you are trying to do. Probably because of the time constraint, you limited your things. Let me hope like that. But I am happy that you are doing a lot of service. And kids are preparing very well for the future. And all the devout community is doing great job, for which Hanuman came here. Abhaya Hanuman, in the form of Sundara Setu, came down all the way to Houston because he is very much pleased with your services. I am so happy with those services. So I offer Mangala Sasanams to all of you for that. But remember, Hanuman came and he landed and he is standing in between us and showering his divine grace on all of us, for which yesterday we offered him a beautiful tilakam, right? And of course, his annual celebrations also we are going to conduct during August 8th to 16th. Are we ready? Yes. How? All the pregnates should prepare themselves to present some kind of skits on Hanuman and Ramayana. Are you ready for that? Because the program is for almost 9 days. So every evening you need to take some time where you can present something. And there are certain themes probably identified by our people, like Hanuman bringing Sanjeevani mount, and Hanuman is entering the Surasa's mouth and coming out. And Hanuman, about to leap, take a big leap, and all the other monkeys are observing him. Each one you can draw just like a picture. And be ready, be prepared. Don't use AI for creating the pictures. Be ready with pen or pencil and paper. You have to draw the picture coming here during those days. So the test will be conducted. And children have to draw the pictures. And all the pictures will be displayed. Whichever is drawn by whomever it is drawn, the name will be written, number will be given, and pictures will be displayed. And those who are coming, devotees, visiting this place, will be watching all the pictures and grading them and assigning marks to them. And whichever picture wins the whole event. The first, second, and third, those who painted them will be rewarded well on 15th of August. Because the program will be up to 16th of August. And hence 15th also comes in between. The flag hoisting will be there on the day here. Soon after the flag hoisting, the prizes will be rewarded to those painted pictures. Received good rewards, first, second, and third. So this is one thing that we're going to have during those days. Of course, morning times, Parayanas, etc. will be here. But all this happened because of your interest, because of your commitment. And I am so happy that you are able to attract such a great Hanuman, recognized as number 3 in the country in his size. But my friends, remember, he came, he landed, and he is with us and receiving our prayers and blessing the community as well. And it is our responsibility to take care of him, isn't it? Yes. And because of that, we'd like to tell you something. Hanuman came, and Hanuman was installed, and Hanuman was consecrated, and the function was celebrated, and everybody enjoyed, and still we have certain dues to be cleared, worth about 3 million. Understand? So it is good to enjoy, but always important to remember and do our part for that. Is it not important? How many of us feel that it is also important? Isn't it? So we have to keep that in mind and start doing something for that Hanuman. What can we do? How can we respond? By putting this word with our friends, and also by just keeping something of our earnings, a little portion for him also. Is it good or bad? Just keeping something for him every day. Whatever that's possible, let us try to just keep something for him and add something and see that Hanuman becomes free from all the debts. Isn't good? Yes. Then he can fly more heights. Not only he will be able to, but also he takes us also to higher altitudes. So, in addition to what we are doing, in addition to what we are supporting, in addition to what we are gaining, let us keep this also just as an important responsibility for us to fulfill. Is it good? How many people are there in and around Houston who are devoted to Hanuman? Would be approximately. Can we take a number?
500,000?
Hmm?
500,000?
500,000. It's a good thing. If we meet with such people, if we talk to them about our Hanuman, and if we invite them to visit this Hanuman, and if we are able to motivate them to do something to that Hanuman, not much, just $10. $10. How much it becomes? Everything is clear. $10 is not important, my friends. Are we really able to reach, communicate, and invite? How many of us start working on that project? Talking to our friends about Hanuman and inviting our friends to be a part of this Hanuman's function. How many of us can do it? If interested, raise the hand. Only hands are raised to half distance. No? So 50-50 here and there, somebody. That's good. Let us start working on that. I'm so happy. This time, actually, we came for some other purpose to Dallas, and having come there, we also made it a point to visit all of you here along with Hanuman, and wanted to see that how he is getting adjusted with all of us here. But seems he is okay. He's happy with you all. And that's the reason the annual celebrations are probably planned. And of course, our teams here, our VT, Seva, Prajna, and ALT teams, they will make an announcement soon. They will prepare a handout and distribute to all, and also demonstrate here for all of us to understand the details of the events that are going to take place during those days. Right? And now I offer Mangala Sasanams to each one of you for making a good impact in the society through your actions. And also wonderful leaders who are motivating the community, the children, and also the youth for different activities. And as or probably all of us, had just now that this year for internship, many youth are going, probably good number of youth are going to Bharat to participate in the events there, to conduct the events there, and Mangala Sasanam for that. But keep it up always and see that number grows, grows, and grows. And our VD Seva and also Jet had wonderful goals for this year, keeping probably 10 years to 15 years as a target, as just now we have seen 2041 as a target. And as our beloved Prime Minister Modi ji said, 2047 is our another goal to see that Vikasita Bharat. Right? So, keeping that 2047 and before that 2041 as our goal, and let us start working to prove that we people having the roots from Bharat are able to make them not only stronger, but also make them very useful to the entire world at large by their actions, by their knowledge, and also by their loyalty for everybody. Let us try to prove it. Mangala Sasanams to one and all for joining this evening's beautiful presentations of our organizations. Jai Shriman Narayana.
Jai Shriman Narayana. Swamiji, concludingly, on behalf of the entire ALT board team members who have collaborated to make this success, we really wanted to present the intricacies of all the organizations that you have and you own and how we work here. And I would really appreciate all the support that I received from Kulashekharji, Aparnaji, Rangaji, and Vaidalaji, and Dharmaji in really creating this unique way of integrating, bringing the kids from all the three sister organizations to show what we stand for and what we do every day and how it really brings us into the future. Swamiji, with your vision, wisdom, strength, and soul, that is our energy. That is our energy, and we would like all the kids that has been driving them today, the kids and the parents and everybody here. And I'm really wishing that your message to the kids and everybody here gathered really paves the way for our annual festivals as well as getting out of the debt we have in the ATL right now. So with that, Jai Shriman Narayan. Rajiji. Before we do that, Swami, I am going to ask only the kids, if you can quickly come up to the stage and stand real quick, please, for a real quick picture. Only the kids. Yeah. Can I have?
Jai Sriman Narayana. I request all of you to please stand up for the concluding prayers. Om Agnenaya Supatharaye Asman Visvani Deva Vayunani Vidvan Yuyodhyasmat Juhuranameno Bhuyishtham te nama uktim vidhema. Om Purnamidam Purnamadaha Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Namah Paramarishibhyo Namah Paramarishibhyah. Om Namah Paramarishibhyo Namah Paramarishibhyah. Om Asmadgurubhyo Namaha. Jai Sriman Narayana. Asyapanvaya Sanjatam Narayanapadasritam Srimannarayanam Vande Yatiswara Visishtadvaita Siddhanta Pracharaika Viharine Srimannarayanacharya Swamine Nityamangalam Yavat Prapancha Sampujya Charanaya Mahatmane श्रीमन्नारायणाचार्ययतिराजाय मङ्गलम् मङ्गलाशासनपरैर्मदाचार्यपुरोगमैः सर्वैश्च पूर्वैराचार्यैः सत्कृतायास्तु मङ्गलम् सर्वं श्रीकृष्णार्पणमस्तु जय श्रीमन्नारायण.
Can I have all the kids come here, please? Only the kids, please. Can I have the small kids go up and the taller kids at the bottom, please? You can go up. Go up. And can some of the teachers please guide on the stage for them to stand properly? Let's make this quick. Really appreciate it. Okay. Okay. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Stand here. The small kids go up, but Jai Shriman Narayan. Jai Shriman Narayan. Can we do this quicker, please?
Come a little bit towards the center, please.
Have you? Can you go up, please? Go. Be careful. Be careful, please. Okay. Okay. Is somebody going to? I'm going to. Can somebody take a picture? Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Harsha, you have to. Please scoot over a little bit.
Can you move? Can you move a little bit? Yeah. About 3 people from here. Can you go up, please? Go quickly, please. Abhi. Huh? Can I have the teachers also go in the backside, please? Quickly, please. Okay. Can I ask all the teachers to go upstairs, go to the stage, please, quickly? I think Swamiji is going to join us in a few minutes. Kulchagar. Can I ask the Prajna and VT Seva leadership team also go up, please? Yeah, only on the stage. Can I ask the VT Seva leadership, please, go onto the stage along with Prajna leadership? Jai Shriman Narayana. Jai Jai Shriman Narayana. Yeah, can you all wait where you are standing for a few more minutes, please? Raji ji? Here. Can you sing a bhajan for everybody?
Let's do Nama Sankirtanam. Jai Sriman Jai Sriman Please repeat after me. Jai Sriman Jai Sriman
Jai Sriman Narayana, Jai Sriman Narayana.
Jai Sriman Jai Jai Jai.
Jai Sriman Narayana, Jai Jai Jai.
Jai Sriman Jai Jai Jai.
Jai Sriman Narayana, Jai Jai Jai.
Jai Sriman Jai Sriman
Jai Sriman Narayana, Jai Sriman Narayana.
Jai Sriman Jai Sriman
Jai Sriman Narayana, Jai Sriman Narayana.
Jai Sriman Jai Jai Jai.
Jai Sriman Narayana, Jai Jai Jai.
Jai Lakshmi Narayana Jai Lakshmi Narayana.
Jai Lakshmi Narayana, Jai Lakshmi Narayana.
Jai Lakshmi Narayana Jai Jai Jai.
Jai Lakshmi Narayana, Jai Jai Jai.
Jai Lakshmi Narayana Jai Lakshmi Narayana.
Jai Lakshmi Narayana, Jai Lakshmi Narayana.
Jai Lakshmi Narayana Jai Jai Jai.
Jai Lakshmi Narayana, Jai Jai Jai. Jai Sriman Narayan.
Jai Sriman Narayan.
Please stay where you are. 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 Garuda Singh, Garuda Singh.
Down the floor, right? You want to do it here? I don't know if you have to announce. Turn it off, turn it off, turn it off.